Hi guys, this is Eldar Mutazin from Mobile Review. Today I want to discuss YotaPhone 2, this product from Russian company Yota Devices, and it's coming to the market in December on some countries, European countries, Asia countries, and it will be interesting because this device, it's a kind of unique device. Two screens, main screen and normal 5-inch AMOLED screen from Samsung. So first of all, sorry guys, it's navigation from Google. And first of all, YotaPhone 1 wasn't success on the market. It was a kind of proof of concept that this device could exist and it's working and you could use second screen. Nowadays, a second screen is totally different because it's 4.7 inch with good resolution, and it's not HD resolution, but it's good enough, 540 up to 960 pixels, and it's touch screen. So you could use this screen for everything. Right now you see YotaPhone. YotaPhone is a kind of widgets which you could use with this device, and you could set all kind of widgets here. You could choose what you like, what you prefer. Of course, it's a better way to choose that when you using main screen. And first time when you turn on a device, it's Android smartphone running on Android 4.4.3, and it will be upgradable to Lollipop Android 5. Two kind of devices, a different conception from first YotaPhone. You have YotaCover and YotaPhone. For instance, I want to set up my YotaCover. What is that? You could choose a picture which saved on your device. For instance, it's a folder which called Yota. I could choose from this picture. For instance, I want this set of pictures. I choose that. So these pictures will be displayed on external screen. Also, I could choose slideshow every 5 minutes, or oh sorry guys, it's Russian language because originally we're from Russia and I have to choose different language for you, and it will be English, I think, because this device support different kind of languages and it's very easy to change. Even my favorite Catalan, so Spain guys will be glad to see this device because it supports Catalan language. So let's return to Yota Hub, and we could choose YotaCover, and here we will see YotaCover, how it works. I will show you. So you see that this device changing, and I have notification from Google and from Google Plus. You could change picture here every 5 minutes or whatever. I don't know, maybe you want every half hour, maybe every hour. And also it's interesting that with YotaCover you could choose pictures from Instagram. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not, because it's not prepared for black and white from grayscale. But if I want to take Instagram photo, I could choose. You see my Instagram right now, Eldar Mutazin, and I downloaded some of my last picture from Instagram. Of course, you could choose that pictures, maybe just that one, or you could just a sec. It's my picture from Beijing, China, and it's slideshow which I showed before. And also that's all about YotaCover, and you have notification, etc., etc. And YotaPhone is more interesting way to interact with second screen. it's navigation. We're coming back to navigation later, and now I want to show you how it works. Actually, it's interesting because panels, you could set these panels in every way what you want, because some of us want to see calendar, some of us want to see some gaming experience, maybe notification, etc., etc. Screen with shortcuts. So I could replace this panel, and I could set this panel in every way I want. I could put here, except instead of SMS, I could put watches, etc., etc. So it's pretty good in all ways. And when we interact with this panel, you know up to now that two modes. It's my Instagram photos from zone 798 from Beijing art zone. Just unlock, and I could see here, for instance, messages. Oh, that's my messages. This is my name in Russian. It's Megaphone, our local operator, big one. So I could open my messages from this touch screen. And if I want use this second screen, I could type here. Of course, I couldn't use swipe, but I could type in my messages, and I will say, hi guys, from, I think, Elder Mutazin. From Russia with love. And I will send it to my, I just sent it. Hi guys from Elder Mutazin. I sent it from my, just a sec, I show you this message, and I will send, let's just go to standby mode. That's walk. Okay, we will see. Oops. You have a new message. Great, I want to read it. So when I have this message, I could read it from messages. I could read email, I could read Instagram, Twitter, or whatever you want. Everything on this screen. But let's come back to the panel. So I could come back to the panels. You see what I'm setting. It's maybe music player, something about weather forecast. It's Moscow, and I could see a forecast for next day, few days for 1 week, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good because I don't have to use main screen. Some people like it, some people don't like it, but we have some special features which I really like about this phone. Let's talk about them. First of all, when we're talking about Android smartphones, turn on, turn off button. It's pretty good because it's just, my navigation is working. So when you put your finger on that button, it's normal way to interact with your phone, because touch screen, main screen, turn on. And what happens if I turn it, because I could unlock phone just sliding up by my finger, and if I put this button, it's unlocked, but this screen is not working. It's pretty simple, and it's pretty easy to find out that guys from Yota devices developed very smart things. First of all, this phone understands how you take it. So this screen understands that you put your fingers on this screen, and when you push turn on button, only this screen working, light on. When you turn on this device and push the button, the same thing happens here. So it's locked or unlocked. And it's pretty smart. It's pretty smart because in most cases both screens aren't working. Only one screen turn on. I mean that gain screen is, in terms of energy, it's not consume a lot of energy. It's just a small amount of it. Also, when we're working about first turn, first time when you turn on this phone, you have tutorial, and you could relaunch this tutorial later. Just go through this tutorial to see how it works. Please turn phone over. Yota cover is locked. Oh, I have to unlock it. You know that from my story, and I have to push this button. You see how I could to change these panels. And also we have a very good example of application from Yota. For instance, Yota Reader, it's application for reading books like Amazon Kindle, like something.
Поверните налево, затем поверните направо.
And I coming back.
Поверните налево, затем поверните налево.
So when I come back to tutorial, you see that you could use just this simple central button from Android to launch three buttons. One snap button to make screenshot. I show another way to making screenshot, and another way to work with any ordinary application on this device. So that's all tutorial, and I will show just some games: chess, checkers, Sudoku, and 2048. Let's play in chess with computer and continue. I have some game. Application was sent to always on screen, Yang screen, and you see that I have here my chess party, and my position is not good because oh my god, I don't know, maybe I have to go. Oh, sorry, it's locked. Maybe I have to go here. I don't know, because it's difficult level and my chess skills is not so good up to now. Please, computer, go. Go. I don't know. Let me go such way. Oh, it's bad position actually. And actually, if I want to go out, I could go out from here and come back to this party later. And also, when we're talking about some application designed to using on this second screen, it's Yota Reader. Yota Reader, it's application for reading some content books, and it's Life of Pi from Jan Martel. It was a kind of blockbuster, and right now I could use it on second screen. Actually, I'm not launch it because I'm not launch it. I want to show you. I have to update it here, and I update this application, and I'm reading. I don't know why. Oh, okay. It's big. It's big fonts, and I want small one. I could read it easily from this screen. And when people ask, could I read, because I bought a lot of books from Amazon, how I transfer this navigation. So how I read my books from Kindle. For instance, this is biopic from about Steve Jobs. I never read it. I never read the whole book, but maybe sometimes. And the same story. I push this application through the Yota mirror to this screen. And you see that it's Amazon Kindle. It's not developed to using with this phone, but I easily could use it. And I easily could read this here on that screen, and it's very easy. I could change font size, I could change everything. And this second screen is pretty good. Of course, fonts are not so good as on some ebook readers, because this is a small screen, 4.7 inch, but it's pretty good. We don't have embedded light, so it's e-ink display. You have to use it with ambient light around you, but in any case it's pretty good, and it's not consume a lot of power. It's a very few. Actually, I could use this screen for everything.
Затем поверните направо.
For instance, from this main screen, or
Поверните налево.
okay, it's saying turn left right now. From this screen or from any other screen, I could send it to through Yota mirror here, and you see that when I send it, it's Google Now, and I could use it in normal way like any other Android smartphone. I could open my Instagram, for instance. I could go through my Instagram. I could answer. I could just, for instance, the friend of mine, I like his picture. Maybe I don't like it. I don't know. So I could make everything possible here, because it's just
Поверните направо.
this second screen,
Поверните налево.
e-ink screen, you could use for everything, almost for everything, because, for instance, I open article on our site, I could, using pinch to zoom, I don't need to, okay, I don't need to translate Russian because I understand that. And for instance, maybe I want to go to mobilereview.com. Yeah, here we go. Double tap. It's working pretty good. And you see that e-ink screen refreshment rate is not bad. It's not bad, it's working. I could see what kind of application I launched before. I could choose any application, any settings. You see that I go through this application on this screen. So I could easily use this screen for different kind of activities, and it's working pretty good. Of course, some applications are not good for this screen, because sometimes they have sometimes, for instance, it's School Reader. It's very popular reading application, and you could download free of charge any books here. But you see that it's gray is not looking good, because they have a paper like wallpaper here. You see that. Actually, when you're working with some application here and turn back on the main screen, you see the same application, and it's pretty good. For instance, I need navigation. My navigation, that's here. That's here, and this is navigation from Google. Oops. I don't know, maybe it was here already. No, it wasn't here. Okay, I send it to Yota mirror. You see that my navigation system from Google working here as well. Oh, I don't remember to unlock this phone sometimes. So, and refresh rate is pretty good. Of course, traffic jam, you don't see the color of traffic jam, and it's an issue. But when you start your navigation, it's pretty good because you see everything, and you see everything in good color. It's gray, and when you navigate using voice support from Google, it's pretty okay. I think that you could see the road, you could update road. It's working, and I like it. So you could use any application as you see, and it's not bad. It's not bad in any way. Of course, when we're working with some kind of multimedia, with video, with pictures, you need main screen, you need color screen, and of course I don't like to see in gray color, because when we look on camera pictures, for instance, this is pictures from Google Russia. It's the old installation Google Earth. It's nearby Balchuk Street. 8 megapixel main camera. It's 8 megapixel with autofocus, with LED flash. It's not the best one, but in terms of resolution, it's the same like iPhones, and in terms of quality, it's up of the average cameras on the market. I count this camera as not bad at all. And if you look here, a front camera, 2 megapixel camera, not bad as well. And let's play with second screen, because on second screen you could make different things, like sometimes it's my calls, recent calls, and you could even dial. I will dial to my number. And the funny things, even you could dial from this screen. You have to go. Oh, sorry. I will answer. We don't have speakerphone here, so you have to take phone in such way, because microphone here, speakerphone here, and you couldn't use the screen. But you could use the screen in loudspeaker, or you could just hang off. And when you take picture, other people see that you're taking picture, smile, and it could be different kind of pictures in different modes, etc., etc. So it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny to work in such way with this phone, to interact, and it's not bad at all. I have to say some words about technical specification of this phone. 5-inch Full HD screen, it's AMOLED from Samsung, but we don't have any energy safe mode for this screen. We have Yota Energy for second screen, and you could find out it Yota Energy in settings. You could set up for 5, 10, 15% or custom. Maybe you want to enter, I don't know, 20%. I prefer 10%. In 10%, you use second screen, and you limit CPU frequency, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, any connectivity, NFC, turn off LTE support and 2G support only. Also, interesting things, it's 32 gigs inside, no memory cards. 25, 26 gigs available for you to work from the beginning. And also, it's Snapdragon 800, 4-core, up to 2.3 gigahertz, and it's pretty fast. It's not the fastest device on the market, because current flagship is more powerful. It's Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 or even 3, but up to now it's pretty good. It's not bad. The main screen is good, and I really like it. It's above average. When we're talking about, and this device have 2 gigabytes of RAM, so it's pretty good. If we're talking about Antutu, let's find out. I have Antutu for you here, somewhere here. I don't see Antutu. Ah, here we go. Oops, sorry. So Antutu shows that it's up to average, but it's great, but it's not good because inside it's Adreno 330. And if we compare this device with another devices, you will see that my device, it's a little bit not so good like previous Sony Ericsson Z2 or Galaxy S5, but it's pretty okay for that device. Pretty okay. As I said before, Android version will be upgraded in coming months. So you see some information about how it works. In terms of productivity, it is not bad. You could use second screen almost for everything what you do on this phone. And no one on the market right now have phones with double screen. And it looks good. It looks good in any way. The price is very high because it's in some way it's unique products. It's not mass market. It's some niche. But in comparison with YotaPhone 1, actually you could see a comparison and video in English about this phone, YotaPhone 2 and first generation, and I compare what change, how it's interact in different ways. I think it's pretty interesting how evolve the idea of this phone. And I have to show in other things, because in terms of, even in terms of how it works, oops, it's not original SIM ejector, but I have to show you a pretty smart construction of volume button, because volume button and SIM card holder is the same. And we have buttons here. When I put my nano SIM card here, I just have to click it. Oops. You see, it's working and always on. So SIM card already working. So no rebooting, no need to turn on, turn off, turn on. It's just working. So from the price point, my view is that it's very, very pricey phone, but it's unique. And when people see that phone in such way, it's pretty astonishing because no one have something like that. And people ask, what is that? And I could answer on this phone from second screen, or don't answer, I don't know. I just turn it on. So you could use this phone in both ways, and it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Of course, it's not so unique in terms of first screen, in terms of specification inside. It's middle tier device. But when we count second screen and how could you interact with this phone, it's totally different story. This story is totally different from what you could hear, what you could find out from other companies, and it's unique. And personally, I like Russian, my colleagues who living here in Moscow or in Russia. I really like that this is the first or second, as you count, device from Russian company. It's the Russian. It was developed in Russia, and it's not bad. Yes, it's producing in China like iPhone, like any other smartphones, but it was developed by Russian company, totally in Russia, and it's not bad. It's overpriced, but it looks good. What do you think about that, guys? Do you like it or you doesn't like it? I don't know. Just when you see this video, and please click like or unlike. Like if you like this device and this conception, or dislike if you think that it's not so good. What do you think about this device? Comment about that. Thanks a lot and see you. It was Eldar Mutazin from mobilereview.com. See you maybe in next videos. If you like this video a lot, we will show you some special devices, and it will be English video as well. Thanks a lot and see you. Bye bye.